continental crust of the South American plate.
Because the continent has basically a big concentration of light elements, the continent will stay afloat, whereas the oceanic crust will want to float.
And the oceanic plate carries lots of water, helping it to bend and descend downward. The water also plays a big role in a subduction zone byproduct, volcanoes. From the Andes to Mount Fuji in Japan, subduction happens all over the world. Besides recycling rocks and water, subduction recycles carbon dioxide, helping to maintain Earth's natural atmosphere and livable climate. In subduction zones, when the downgoing plate reaches a particular
There's so
depth
much
in the
to
mantle,
it. Like, how can that be accidentally? Do you know?
No way.
No.
generating magma. The magma rises to form volcanoes, and water escapes from the mantle in volcanic eruption.
And that nature always then knows what to do, you know, to regenerate and stuff.
Unlike the other planets in our solar system, manages to maintain its oceans of liquid water, essential for life. Subduction volcanoes dot the landscape just inland of the Pacific coasts of South, Central, and North America. This is an arm of the Ring of Fire, which rims the Pacific Ocean all the way to New Zealand. One of its more active subduction volcanoes is Popocatépetl, which rises about 43 miles or 70 kilometers from Mexico City. The colliding plates off of the Pacific coast of Mexico have long had profound effects on Mexico City, where 21 million people live in a high-altitude basin surrounded by volcanoes. Volcanic eruptions and earthquakes regularly wreak havoc here.
No, God, no. Be terrified, and you'd be losing everything all the time. Like, imagine building a business and the whole thing is just fucked.
To predict future eruptions by reconstructing the history of this area's restless volcanoes. To do this, they are extracting ancient sediments from Lake Chalco, a lake in the same basin as Mexico City.
The basin was created by tectonic activity and faulting, and all the mountains around the basin, which make like the border of the basin, are volcanic.
On an island in a large basin lake, the Aztec people dug canals and built a great city called Tenochtitlan.
That's so cool.
200 years later, the Spanish invaders destroyed the Aztec buildings and replaced them with their own. They renamed the city Mexico City and continued to drain the lakes until only a few lakes remain, including Lake Chalco.
It's civilization for you.
Oh, yeah.
The scientists start
Come in and
collecting
destroy
material
it.
that goes back about 700,000 years.
Fucking Spanish.
To around the time the Popocatépetl volcano began to rise.
After volcanic eruptions, they leave the ashes, the volcanic ashes in the sediment, and in this sequence we will also see evidence of all the volcanic activity of the past. And in that way we can contribute to the knowledge of the frequency in which this volcanic activity happens in this area, and probably give an idea of the periods in which you can have it again.
It turns out that volcanic eruptions occur in this area every 40 years or so, with major ones happening every 1,000 years. One major eruption was way back in the year 1, and was thought by some scientists to have forced people to relocate 25 miles or 40 kilometers to the north to Teotihuacan. This ancient city, in a safer spot, saw an explosion of population and the building of great pyramids. Today, the entire basin between Teotihuacan and Mexico City is developed and frequently visited by volcanic eruptions and earthquakes. This intense cycle will continue as long as subduction rolls on below Mexico. And how long will that be? That is unknown. time frame is in the millions of years into the future. But that doesn't mean it will go on forever.
Yeah, the same green stuff. It should be okay, right?
In Newfoundland, Canada, there was once a subduction zone that has since gone extinct. Geologists can tell by the very special rocks that subduction leaves behind. Ophiolites. Here in Growmore
I
National
love
Park,
opioids.
ophiolites litter the ground and even make up entire mountain ranges.
No way.
Finding a trove of ophiolites, which only form in subduction zones, is like finding fossils of extinct dinosaurs. It's a rare find, geologically.
I'll leave you.
Before a subduction zone goes extinct, it normally stays active for millions of years. This is happening in the Southeast
Blue.
Asian country of Myanmar, formerly Burma.
Probably trying to get up.
Myanmar
You alright,
sits
Bubs?
directly over a subduction zone created when the Indian plate rammed into the Eurasian plate some 50 million years
How much you
ago.
got, son?
As they are in Mexico
That was my
City,
bike.
earthquakes are part of this tectonic
You had a great
system.
evening playing, didn't you? Chewing up sticks. You're tired now, I'd say. Good boy, lie down there and rest. Patch has his eye on the ice cream. I'll leave you a little bit.
What we want to do is identify those active regions that could potentially produce large earthquakes in this area across Bangladesh, India, and Myanmar.
I left it out if you want to get more.
No, I don't.
It's nice, isn't it? The honeycomb.
An international team of scientists worked with local communities to put out instruments.
The seismic instruments measure earthquakes, so they measure ground motion. Is it easy to dig? Are there a lot of rocks in here? We use the data to look at earth structure, to look at earthquakes, and to be able to say something about active structures beneath the surface of the earth.
Joe, you want to take the day away? Thanks, Joe. The station looks like it's in good shape. We are trying to take a picture beneath the surface of the earth. The same way your doctor would take a picture of your leg or any part of your insides. We're doing exactly the same thing, taking a picture of the inside of the earth.
It tells us pretty much what the structure of the earth in Myanmar looks like. You have India sort of collided with Myanmar, and India is sort of going under Myanmar. So, for example, we want to know what the Indian plate looks like under Myanmar. Alright, so we're going to do a stomp test, and we do this to make sure we can see, like, or to check to see that the seismometer is working well. So, I'm going to count to 3, and then everyone is going to jump, and we're going to see, like, the ground motion created by them jumping. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, good job.
GPS instruments were also deployed to see how the plates were moving in the subduction zone and which faults were active. It was critical to determine exact areas that were dangerous. Past disasters included ancient temples like these in Old Magan and caused great loss of life and property in this region. The scientists' work confirmed the worrisome possibility of another large earthquake, this one near Mandalay, Myanmar's second largest city. As we will see, their observations proved accurate. A major earthquake was indeed on its way.
Yeah.
At Venezuela Casino, we got over 50 years of Las Vegas heritage, so we know how to give our players a warm Vegas welcome. Sign up today to play £10 and get 200 free spins.